nurse in New Jersey, just told the New York Times this: "I'm just going to say it. It feels like we're playing Russian roulette with our kids and our staff." Joining me right now is that school nurse, Robin Cogan. She's a school nurse in the Camden City Public Schools. Thank you for being here. When you put it this way, you put it a way that I have not heard from a lot of people quite yet, that sending kids back is pure and simply a gamble. Why is it such a gamble, Robin? What are you seeing?
So first of all, thank you so much for having me, for giving the voice to school nurses. There's 95,000 of us that are grappling with this across the country, and we are about to become the front line, the next front line of care in COVID-19 at school. And the reason I said that, and I'm glad that I said it, is because this is what's happening. We are building plans on sand.
Out front now, Robin Cogan, a school nurse for 20 years in Camden, New Jersey. She serves on the state's Committee on Reopening Schools. And Professor Joseph Allen, his group at Harvard, has a 60-page plan on how to reopen schools safely. And, of course, he said on this show now twice that he would send his own kids back to school. So, Robin, I want to start with you because, you know, when you were quoted, it really caught my attention. I'm a mother as well with kids, you know, trying to make this decision. You said you feel like we're playing Russian roulette with our kids' safety by reopening schools. But today we heard President Trump say parents and children are dying by keeping schools closed. What do you say to him?
Well, what I heard before you asked me about President Trump is what Dr. Fauci said. And we have to be safe. We can do this. We absolutely can do this. And I am an absolute proponent of kids going back to school. What I am saying is, in this moment, in the circumstances that we're in, are we safe? Do we have exactly what we need to make sure that we're making the decision that will keep our students and staff safe? Is safety at the center of everything that we're looking at? That's why I said what I said, because I don't believe we're there yet. This, in terms of school nursing, I want you to understand that 25% of schools in this country have no school nurse at all. There is no public health nurse in 25% of our schools. In 35% of our schools, there are only a part-time school nurse. So 60% of our schools, with 57 million children across this country, have either no school nurse or a very part-time school nurse. And then the 40% where there are school nurses, they may have multiple buildings. They may have a huge caseload. So we need additional staff. We want to take care of our students. We miss them. We want to be part of our school community.
To you.
Hey, Robin.
Good morning. I feel like I'm with friends, so I'm happy to be in Philly. I live right across the bridge.
Well, I feel like I'm with the school nurse. Are you going to take my temperature?
I could. I'd have to have the right PPE, and that's one of the issues because we don't have enough right now to be able to open school. But if I did, I'd be absolutely taking your temperature.
Well, let's talk about this article that's been getting so much attention. And you compared it to playing Russian roulette. Do you care to expand on that a little bit?
Yes, and I did not say that lightly. I want you to understand. First of all, let me say that I stand on the shoulders and side by side 95,000 school nurses in this country who are very concerned about being able to bring our students back safely. The overarching theme here is that we want to be back in school. We want to be with our students. We understand the impact of not having face-to-face learning.
The concern from the School Nurses Association.
There will be mass absenteeism of both staff and students, as close contacts for those who have tested positive will also have to quarantine for 14 days.